Hi, I'm Seb and I make stuff. And this week I received a mystery package. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited about this.
Check for traps.
That's what you were saying.
Yeah.
Check for traps all the time. Okay.
And now the bit's over, we'll get this light out of my face. Oh, that's bright. So to give you a little bit of backstory, I actually knew this was coming, but I've got no idea what's inside. You see, I'm a part of the Critters Down Under Australian Critical Role Facebook fan page, and one of the admins there organised a Christmas in July mystery box. You see, she went through a whole heap of bits and pieces from her gaming supplies that she no longer needed or thought could have a better home somewhere else, and packaged them all up. She then sent this out to members of the community like me who signed up. Once you receive the box, you get to take out any items that you like the look of and replace them with some other pre-loved or otherwise unused items from your own gaming stash. We all know we have a fair few of those things that we've bought along the way that have never seen the light of day or we are never going to use again. So let's have a look-see and see what we've got here. So I've actually had a little bit of a peek, I will admit already, but I decided to go through the full box on camera and give you guys my reaction. Let's see what being a part of the critter community has brought to my games table. So this thing I was looking at when I first opened the box and it confused me a little bit, but I quickly realized it is a foldable magnetic dice tower. We've got some dice here. Adopt a dice. And it works, but I think I have enough dice towers. Some nice dice bags. Critical Role coasters, I like these. These are from Crafticorn Adventures. They're going in the keep pile. I've got a dice bag here from Hudson Valley. I'll put all the information from these creators that have given theirs up on the screen in case you guys like the look of any of this stuff. Alright, some more handmade stuff. This is what I like to see. Lolita Designs handcrafted trinkets. Oh, dragon scale style dice bag. I like this. Doesn't say who made this, but I really like the style. Oh, alright, someone's put in a big old miniature from Archvillain Games. This is a 3D printed miniature from the looks of things. Yes, I'd say it is, but it's a very good quality and a huge mini. Whoa. This thing is monstrous. That's tempting. I don't know if I have space for it though. All right, we have some D4 potion dice. What do pearl ash dice look like? All right, these are some pretty fantastical looking dice. And here we have some of the Chessex dice set. Nice little transparent set of dice. The Xeno Games Vortex Golden Strawberry. Oh, while we're on the dice, we'll get back to this. We've got Halloween Pumpkin Dice. Pretty cool for the right kind of one shot. All right, some jewelry. A little polymer clay dragon's eye. Dawn Designs Art. She has a DeviantArt, a Facebook, and an Etsy. All right, what else do we have? This is awesome. I just wish it was just all for me, but I know I'm only going to pick a few things and then we've got to replace them. So what else do we have here? We've got a few pins. All right, we've got another cool dice here. A little dice jail with some giant D6s. This is something I've wanted to get for a while, but I've just been too lazy about. A Dungeon Master screen. Or the Dungeon Master screen. This is just the generic basic one. This is brilliant. This is definitely going into the keep pile. That is the exact kind of thing that I was hoping to find from this kind of swap your old pre-loved goods. That's going to go to a good home. We've got another big old box of dice here. Oh, speaking of dice, we've got a Japanese dice set. That's pretty cool. These are beautiful, but I don't know how to read the language, so I feel like it would just be more difficult than anything for me. But that could be a lot of fun for the right person. Barbarian token set. For the right player, again, if you were running a barbarian, that'd be great. Oh, this is cool. I like this, and I drink a lot of tea, so this is definitely going into the keep pile. I wish I could keep all this stuff, and I absolutely love what they've done here. This is a brilliant idea to get the community together and share out some of these pre-loved items and things that otherwise would probably just be sitting around. It's also a really good way for creators like some of these guys here to show their wares and get some of their works out to the world. I love to be able to support other makers, so I'm probably going to have to jump on and buy a few more of these items, especially makers within the same field as me, the Dungeons and Dragons, critical role loving nerddom. Now I'm going to pack this up and see what else I've got in my collection to add to the mystery box. But first, it's time for a tea. Alright, so I've got my tea. Now it's time to pick some things to add to the mystery box. So I've grabbed a few bits and pieces from my existing piles of shame, as well as some items that are just pre-loved and not going to get used anymore. But I also want to share some items from the things that I've made on this channel. But the problem is I want to keep my originals, as they mean quite a bit to me now on a sentimental level. So what I'm going to do next is rebuild a whole heap of my more popular original videos. To start, I'm going to make some giant riding snails, and then we're going to make a couple of these more critical role specific miniature props. And now that I've made a few of my extra pieces, it's time to fill up the box and send it off to the next lucky recipient. I can only hope that they find a few bits and pieces that they love and can give them a new home, rather than them just sitting in my pile of shame. I've absolutely loved the idea of this mystery box. It's been a lot of fun to be a part of it, and I can't wait to send it off to the next person. If you guys want to try something similar, I'd highly encourage it. It's really fun to be a part of these communities and share out the things that otherwise would just be gathering dust in our garage. Thanks again to the guys from Critters Down Under for setting this up. It's been a lot of fun, and I can't wait to partake in something like this again in the future. Until next time, never stop making stuff.